Give me one cornetto. Give it to our live. Fucking hell. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Mixing with Benny and Friends. Our host is one of the things. It is Benny Vapes. I am another host. I am Bobo. Welcome. We are here every Thursday. Down below me on my screen. I'm not sure what it's like on yours. We've got our host, Net Reality Graham, and Kentucky Bill Vapes. And this evening, we've got a very special guest, Mr. JP Vape Reviews. Welcome to the show.
Thanks,
so, we're all talking about ice creams, apparently.
Ice creams.
So once again, due to fucking the Rona, I ordered loads of ice cream concentrates on Friday, quite early on Friday as well, actually, and they're just not here.
I'm saying,
mate. Benny's the same as me. So we're doing a show about ice cream, with not all of us having ice cream. Should be interesting. What are we all vaping on tonight, lads? What are you vaping on, Graham?
I've got the Aegis with the barrage on top, and that's got some Mr. Whippy inside, which is ice cream, which I made, but it's not ready yet. And there may be way too many sprinkles on it. And I've got my speeder with the blank on, and that's just got PG in at the moment. I was just breaking in the coil, so I can do some tasting with it. And that's basically it. Okay, Bill?
Good job you asked him, because I've left my mud in living room.
I've got the exotics with the intake dual on it, and in that I have what I call strawberry cake custard. And I also have the Vert with the Creed, and I've got peaches and cream in that, so it's close to ice cream. And I not almost dropped and busted my 9mm tank is the Saga with the Peacemaker on top of it, and in that I have my strawberry shortcake, which has whipped cream in it. Yeah. And I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. JP.
Thanks, Bill. I'm on the Aegis Boost with Wicked Diction's Fruit Fusion. It's not going to focus. The Dreamer start with the Ardent.
Nardon.
Yeah, Nardon. And I've got cherry custard ice cream.
Nice.
Ooh. And that's me. So I'll pass it over to Benny.
Right, and I'm on the Oxford Origin. And in that, I've got some Riot Squad salts, and this is, I think it's like a lemon tart. Lemon, very lemony tart, or something it's called. I've also got this little kick pod, which was sent over from this one, and in that I've got some of these vaporless strawberry banana custard, which is quite nice. And also I'm on, which I just zipped off to go get, which is the Vaporesso Jane with the Solomon mesh on top, and in that I have got Jackrabbit's Rio, and that's
nice.
me. So I'll pass it on to Bobo.
Oh yeah, I thought I went. I haven't even went yet, have I?
No.
I have got, as usual, Magma box with the MD onto it. Onto the top of it, I have got another Magma. I've got another Magma box. How fucking nice is that, eh?
Very nice.
Got that yesterday, maybe the day before. Between me and Annette, we own 6 of these now. It's becoming a bit of an issue.
Is that Vamo vape?
Yeah, Farmer Vape Magma,
Right,
yeah. It's genuinely one of the best mods I've got my hands on. Cheap as chips, the fucking strong as anything. Like, don't know if you can see, look at the state of that. It's absolutely battered. The screen, it's got a little bit of a thing going on. But, like, in terms of performance, mate, it should be dead. It really should be dead, but it's still going strong. And what else have I got? I've also got Big Boy out again. I've got the Olden Boat and Vapors Cloud with the 30mm Asgard with some more salted caramel macchiato in there. Fucking loads.
Look at that, rocking
that's
it.
pretty much everything. I've also got Medell. Fucking good beer. And that's pretty much everything. Right. Let's say hello to chat. Who's in chat? I've got live chat on. That's brilliant. Reverend Vapes, another vape channel. Simon62, Kentucky Bill Vapes, JP, Simon62 again. We've got loads of Simon62. Net Reality, Stuart how do you say that name? Atron. Yes, Stuart Atron. We've got me. We've got Tony. Yes, lad. Yes, Tony. Benny Vapes. We've got LJ McCutcheon. We've got Fee. We've got Mark Howard. We've got Graham Spires. JD0692. Proper Coils. Hello, friend. Tomac. Hello, friend. Ray Vickery. Vape and Mank. Oh, my God. There's loads of people in chat today. DIY Down Under. Hello, Pippa. Welcome back. Jay Jerry. Hello, sir. And I think that's everyone. Welcome all. Welcome all.
Call UK's just popped up as you said that.
UK. And so, daytime, Frank.
Oh, it's daytime, daytime. No, Pippa.
The man, the myth, the legend.
The man, the myth. So we had a little bit of problem, as Bobo said, about concentrates not coming through. I have got one. I've only got Flavour West Vic Bean, which is all right, but it's not my favourite Vic Bean, to be honest with you. But luckily, old Net Reality in the corner has got a few of them, so we are heavily relying on Graham to run this show tonight. So Bobo's fronting it, and Graham's the man with the puppet strings.
Yeah. I've got five vanilla ice cream flavors, and I've got about 3 flavors which you could call ice cream. Maybe 6 at a push. I think we can discount one straight away, which is Sweet Ice Cream by 101. I can throw that in the bin now.
Is it not that good?
It's like a cream with Parma violets on it.
Oh well, that'd go in bin for me anyway, because I hate Parma violets.
It's wrong. It has this horrible kind of weird Parma violet-y aftertaste.
Right.
Mix it with Parma violets. It's lovely.
Yeah,
but that's about it.
Yeah.
Mix it with.
I've never been able to do anything with it, so I can go somewhere over there. But which ones have we got? Ice creams.
Well, I've only got Vic Bean on the Flavour West, but I do TFA. I like to say Pippa's just put in a couple of things in. TFA, some people do get the peppery taste on it.
Yes.
I don't get that at all.
Yeah, I don't get peppery.
No, I get a little bit of peppery taste on the Flavour West one, but it's not my favourite one. Like I say, I've used Capella or TFA.
I've got just a little bit of Liquid Barnes vanilla ice cream. I only have like about 100 ml of it here, so if anybody, I've offered.
Well, let's get Liquid Barnes out the way then, because it is the best ice cream out of a lot of them. I think it's the smoothest. It's got the nicer. I just like one of the best taste and the best texture.
Is it is it a vanilla ice cream that then Liquid Barn then?
Yeah, but it's quite
vanilla
nice.
ice cream is what it's called vanilla ice cream actually.
So is it like a sweet ice cream or whipped, Mr. Whippy?
No, it's not. It's not like the vanilla swirl. That's more of a
I'm enjoying that vanilla swirl though. That's the only one I've got.
I haven't.
At the moment,
I just got it.
Have a couple of them.
I haven't had a chance to actually taste it in anything yet because I just got it.
Well, I tend to have a base with. I've been messing around with all of the ice creams, the Capella, the Flavour West, and the TPA and the Liquid Bomb. We're all with trying to do different things with it. But I have the kind of like a base that you could actually, like that Mr. Whippy base.
Oh yeah.
Where you can just basically add one of those ice creams, stick 1% vanilla swirl on it, and stick some marshmallow at 1%. And
what
have
marshmallow
one
are
of
you
the
using? What marshmallow?
The TPA marshmallow.
Right.
The FA marshmallow is quite dry. Oh, and I've just brought FA marshmallow out. Anyway, pretend that says TPA marshmallow. The TPA marshmallow is wet and sweet, so it goes well with the vanilla swirl. While the FA marshmallow is more dry.
Yeah.
I did try putting 101's vanilla marshmallow in the mix because I heard good things about it, but I don't think it really goes with an ice cream that well because it just tastes like vanilla marshmallow.
Right.
But that got me thinking, oh, vanilla marshmallow.
So if you have to have vanilla marshmallow, he's crack that.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. Spot on vanilla marshmallow. It is really, really nice.
Right.
I don't think I let it steep very long. I'm terrible for not letting things steep.
Shit.
But there's different. I was kind of thinking about what kind of ice creams does everybody like, because you've got the Haagen-Dazs ice creams, you've got the Mr. Whippies, you've got the Cornish clotted cream ice cream. That's just the base ice creams.
Yeah. I do like a Mr. Whippy, but I'm not averse to like your Haagen-Dazs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Depends where you are. If you're out in park, I want a Mr. Whippy.
Yeah.
And it's got to be a Mr. Whippy. It can't be a fake one. It's got to be, say, Mr. Whippy on the ice cream van. Do you know what I mean? And it can either have swirls, it can have a pink and white, or I'll have white with sprinkles on and a little flake in the top. You know what I mean? But if I'm at home watching TV and I fancy some ice cream, then yeah, it's not a Devon. I'm not really a fan of the Devon ice cream. I'm more of a vanilla.
So is
raisin,
it
to be fair.
strawberry you put on top or the raspberry?
It depends. Usually red. They just say, do you want red sauce?
Red sauce.
Red sauce. So,
I'm guessing it's raspberry. I've never asked him. It just says, do you want some red sauce on?
sounds like you're ordering a burrito and getting green sauce or red sauce on it. You know, mine would be, we have a Breyers ice cream over here, and because to me that tastes the most like when I was growing up. We had the ice cream maker with you put the ice around it. It had the wooden barrel on the outside and the metal deal that went on the inside. You put the ice around and you put the rock salt on the ice, and then you had the hand crank that you sit there and cranked, and it spun around, and you made your own ice cream by putting in cream and milk and sugar, and so it was like a homemade stuff. And the Breyers tastes closer to that than pretty much anything else that I taste around.
I make homemade ice cream, and it's just condensed milk and double cream. That's it. You whip it together, throw it in a container, and throw it in the freezer. That's lovely.
Well, then we finally got an electric one, because when that stuff starts to get thicker and you're cranking, that crank gets harder to crank. So there's like 5 of us kids. So one would crank, and he always wanted to be the first one to crank, because that way you got to do it when it was still milk mostly, and you could just go ahead and turn away.
Yeah, we
remember that like homemade ice cream once when I must have been about 8 or 9. My mum got me like a little kit for it for Christmas. Got halfway through before I was like, you know what? Fuck off. It's too much cranking. But yeah, when it comes to ice cream, like same amount in the park, like it's got to be a Mr. Whippy. But in the house, when home and bargains, we've got the home Baron on Walton Vale by ours. They have the little tubs of Ben and Jerry's for like $2.50. I'll have one of them all day. But paying like $5-6 for the ice cream, man, it's like, nah. Like, I won't do it, you know what I mean? Like, full price. It's fucking gorgeous, but principle, man.
Yeah. You wait till Asda/Walmart does it on sale for £2.50. Yeah. That's where I get it.
Make head and food, smash it every month. They've got new Ben and Jerry's, they've got new Haagen-Dazs, they've got everything. It's fucking boss.
Yeah. Oh wait, you only get that when it's cheap.
Yeah, you see, for me, it depends what it is. It's like if I'm going to a park or the ice cream man's coming down, like say I'm with you, Benny, with that one, it's got to be a Mr. Whippy. Double it type thing, flake, sauce, sprinkles. But if I'm going to like an ice cream parlour or something like that, it'll be rum and raisin all day.
Yeah, I like a rum and raisin, mate.
Can't be my eyes.
I just like rum.
Yeah, forget the raisins. Just put rum in it. If you ever want to see a good sketch of an ice cream, see Eddie Murphy on Delirious. That is funny as fuck. When he does that. If you haven't seen it, I've never seen it. It's an old one, but it's fantastic. So I will check out that on YouTube. So yeah, so there's a few things that come in. Pippa's just put some in that Liquid Barn Modern Server 3 to 4%. FL frosting on top with buttercream frosting. Could also use Molenbeek skitter. She's telling me for sprinkles. If you want sprinkles on it, and I think, yeah.
Well, I just got.
But FA vanilla ice cream is very good as well. So, but I did order some, but they haven't turned up. So I'm a bit stuck.
Who in chat wants to watch Graham make some watermelon ice cream?
Yeah, we voted in watermelon ice cream this week.
Pippa was saying she doesn't rate sprinkles very highly. I've just tried the sprinkles. It's one of the reasons why I got them, and it got a kind of taste changed my ice cream into a bubblegum ice cream. It's got this bubblegummy flavour to it, which I didn't expect. I might have used it too high. But the other your topping on Mr. Whippy's. Can you ever remember the lime topping? The green topping that you could put on?
No. Never had lime. We just had red.
I used to love that stuff. You used to ask if you got the lime topping, and they'll all go no, and then you see the green tub on the green squeezy bottle. And you go, no, you got it, that one.
No, we just had one. We just had the red. That's all
this
we had.
ice cream shop I man, it's been there for years, but they've got like this whole wall of all the different like toppings and stuff like that, and it's fucking boss. You got everything, like bunk, 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 and it's amazing. I love being fat.
Yeah, there used to be one in Wakefield that you could have. You used to get a Mr. Whippy, we're in market bit, and they'd dip it in chocolate.
Oh.
And then it'd be a chocolate covered ice. Oh, fantastic! That eating that while you're walking around was fantastic.
We've also got the ice cream in the lolly ices as well. You know, ice cream with the orange ice lolly on the outside.
Yeah, like a Solero.
Yeah, because Bill was doing one, weren't you, Bill? You had orange popsicle.
Oh, yeah, I've got the orange creamsicle, which I forgot about that because that's actually an ice cream, but it
might have improved by
I've
now.
got the Capella's orange creamsicle.
Yeah.
But it doesn't want to. And that smells exactly like the orange creamsicle you used to get with the vanilla ice cream in the middle and the orange around it.
Yeah.
And it vapes like you went in the bathroom and took a dump in the commode. I cannot get will not come out good. I've still got the bottle of it sitting up there, but it's going to have to go in the bin. There's no place.
What did it come out? What did you mix it at, Bill?
I mixed it, I think at about 3%. And it is just, orange is just really hard to get to work. And I put some vanilla ice cream in it as well, some of the Liquid Barn vanilla. And I tried to kind of tone it down with a few other things to throw in. And I think you could put a rock in that, and it's just not going to get rid of that orange nasty. At first, it started tasting like the orange zest, real strong.
Yeah.
And then that went away, and it went to the baby aspirin orange, the nasty baby aspirin orange taste, and that never did go away.
So what do we think of putting coolant in the ice cream?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No.
I can't imagine it to be. I don't think I've ever tried an ice cream with coolant in it, but like, I can't imagine that to work because, like, even though coolant's not fruity, like say WS23 for example, like I know that's like an extreme example of coolant, but even though it's not like a flavour to it, but it's a fruity.
Yeah.
Just sort of my chatting shit.
Yeah, I get the same thing. I don't like coolant. I don't think it brings anything to an ice cream at all.
Yeah, but I've tried it. I put some in, coolants in the ice cream, and I was just like, no, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, it takes away from flavour. It just doesn't do. Me personally, it doesn't do anything for an ice cream. Drinks it does, like say fruit, it does, but for ice cream, I don't think it does. And D saying, can anybody tell him what fried ice cream is? I don't know, but chefs do Mexican fried ice cream, so I guess it's a Mexican thing. Nice, definitely
like
nice
a little
one.
bit of batter.
You can go to the fair here and get anything fried, and I've done it there. Well, I mean, yeah, you just put it in a batter and drop it in, and it,
I can remember DIY Die's recipe with fried ice cream had cereal 27 in it to crisp it up, but that's all I can kind of remember it had in it.
Right.
Like probably sugar cookie and cereal 27 and something. If I can remember rightly, it had to sweeten up the ice cream. He used one of the strawberry ripes at a really low, just to give it that little extra bit into it.
Maybe I could use this. My Noisy Elf cereal.
Like it.
Maybe that'll do the Noisy Elf cereal in with the ice cream, and maybe I can get that. Maybe that'll be an actual reason to use that bottle that I've never busted open.
I tell you what I've been trying to get, and I don't know if any of you can do it. I once had an ice cream vape ages ago, and you got on the inhale, you got the ice cream, but on the exhale, you got the cone.
Oh yeah, there's you've got the Wonder Flavors ice cream cone, I think. I'll just have a quick look. I've moved all my drawers next to me.
Yeah, look at that.
And Pippa, I've organised them. They're actually in proper drawers in a line.
Except from what
no
I
such thing as a mint you enjoy. By the way, Pippa, that's mint is not made to be enjoyed. It's made to be stepped on and squashed.
But you don't like mint?
No.
Yeah, I suppose it does work. Choc chip, mint, yeah. Flavour West creme de menthe. Or creme de mint. So it's a cream in it. It's cream mint, I'm assuming. I'm not a big mint person, so I don't really go down mint, sort of.
All I imagine cream mint to be is toothpaste.
Yeah.
That's cream mint, isn't it?
Yeah.
For me, for mint wise, it all depending what it's for. So I say, if you're having lamb, it's mint jelly for me because it's it's a sweet mint. I'm not really a triple X mint fan anyway.
Yeah.
This is supposed to become chocolate ice cream. It's the Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream and the the lava cake. But it's got to steep a while longer.
Right.
Well, there is an ice cream. There is a cone flavour from Wonder Flavors.
Yeah, sugar cones. Pippa's just put it in sugar cone.
Look that way.
But I don't know how, if it was that, maybe that's why I haven't found it, because I've never really done it. Do you know what I mean? But it just tasted like the cone of when you have a Mr. Whippy, it was just a cone, and I'm like, wow, where's that? And I've never been able to find it. So I'm assuming that maybe it was that they've used.
Maybe.
I was just saying just before the show started, like waffle, you can get a cone flavour with waffle. But problem is a lot of these waffles have maple syrup all over them.
Right.
Yeah.
But we have the hidden. I'll put my glasses on. We have the hidden ice creams that you wouldn't believe are ice creams. And so if you want a chocolate ice cream, you've got Devon cream. Whoops. Vape Train's Devon cream. That's like a chocolate ice cream. I get a little kind of powdery bit stuff. That kind of steeps out for a bit, but I'm normally vaped it before it's steeped. And frozen yogurt. We could do that by Wonder Flavors. If you can use that quite low, and it's like a ice cream with a slightly yogurty taste. But if you want to use it with a citrus, it's really nice with a citrus.
All right, yeah.
Oh, and there's two things I've got as well. I brought out. I've got vanilla custard V1, which everybody would have, because some ice creams have egg in it, especially the Italian ice creams and stuff like that.
What ice cream have you been eating?
Italian ice cream has egg. Cornish ice cream has egg.
I've never tasted that egg in it.
Try it. Try sticking 1.5 vanilla custard or 1.25 vanilla custard into a ice cream.
Right.
You turn it into a Cornish.
Right.
Because I mix that with the Flavor West for the center of the Arctic roll.
All right, yeah.
I should have used Flavor West. And the other one, I was trying to make Haagen-Dazs, and it's got that really thick. It's really thick and creamy, really creamy. So got the Devon cream
from Chefs
to really thicken it up, and I can't wait because I put liquid barn with the Devon cream to thicken it up. And I thought I would do a strawberry cheesecake, so just put Wonder Flavour strawberry cheesecake in it. So it's 3 flavours.
Yeah.
I've got to leave it. Got to leave it for 3 weeks. I can't leave it for 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's the only thing in it, just leaving it. The like saying that Chef's flavours, that Chef's one, that Devon cream. It's right black though. It's thick though, innit? Even looks thick in bottle.
Yeah, it has that kind of darkness to it.
Yeah, mine's
it's like
dark.
The Time Bandits where they say, "Don't touch it, it's evil."
Yeah.
It's like that once it's steeped.
yeah, I found that. But you do get a nice vanilla off of it, don't you?
I bought it to make cream teas.
Right.
Devon cream tea or Cornish cream tea. I bought it for that. But I just thought Haagen-Dazs straight away. What else have I got? What else is there? Oh, toppings. Caramel toppings. You want that kind of drippy caramel?
Yeah.
I found the ideal one, which is the Toblerone. Toblerone.
I think I've got this coming in. Is it like, what is it? Is it drippy caramel? Is it called?
It's just called caramel.
Caramel. They've got one. Go on.
I bought sweet caramel, and it's the caramel that you want for the dripping on the top.
Right. What did I get? It's not obviously not here now. I think it might not be Toblerone then. It might be somewhere else. I'm sure it's called drippy caramel. Which looks amazing.
But I found that because normally you go with FA's caramel because that's a soft caramel. But that can get a little dry. This just stays wet, just sits there on top of it and just goes on wet.
Right.
My favourite thing at the moment, I've been sticking it in everything, so why not stick it in on ice cream? So I put that caramel on, and I've got the caterpillar chow.
What?
Oh, go that way. And I've got it that way, and it won't focus at all. Mom and Pop's caterpillar chow. It's got pictures of caterpillars on and stuff like that.
All right.
And it's nuts. Salty, sweet nuts with caramel.
Right.
It's fantastic on everything.
Why is it a caterpillar? The caterpillar. Am I missing something? The caterpillars eat nuts.
I have no idea why it's called caterpillar chow. Well, it's caterpillar chow.
All right.
But they use a picture of a caterpillar to advertise it to really throw you off. But it works.
The big hungry caterpillar.
But it works absolutely fantastic as a nut,
right?
On an ice cream because it just balances the recipe and takes the sweetness out.
Yeah.
How about a little bit of pistachio?
Ooh, I love pistachios.
Yeah. On ice cream, just throw a pistache or a pistachio on there. I've got I've got. What do I have on that one? I've got the Inawera. No, it's the vape drained pistachio nut.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
And have you used that, Bill, yet? Have you put it on out yet? Or?
What I did was I used it in strawberry shortcake. I was told that basically if you use about 0.5 in it on a strawberry shortcake, it would just bring all those flavors up to the top. And I'm still waiting on it to finish steeping to get all of it out of there. So I haven't actually used it in an ice cream yet. No, but I might try.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
In there. Yeah.
Careful.
Yeah, give it a shot tonight, can't you?
Yeah, I've got plenty of ice cream.
Exactly.
Here,
so you've got hard ice cream there. So yeah, I like me personally, like I say, when I'm doing it, I have used. We were talking about chocolate. I was telling people I've used chocolate glazed donut in a Neapolitan, and that gives you that that dry chocolatey sort of taste to it.
Oh yeah.
I've used that, but no one else seems to agree with me. You're just
trying to find uses for that donut, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I got it to use it for that. I got it for the donut. And it didn't taste out like a donut, so I thought I'll throw that in for some chocolate, and I got quite a nice chocolate flavour out of it. It went quite well with ice cream.
It's all in the palate. It depends on what you taste.
Yeah. Chocolate mousse might go well. Vape Train's chocolate mousse, because that's got really you can actually take. It's got that moussey texture.
Yeah. And I've used. I was telling you earlier that I don't know. It's gone. TFA's raspberry sweet. That's quite nice with ice cream. For that raspberry. So I know you use what is it? Raspberry.
The shisha white raspberry and the shisha. Strawberry, because it's like that topping that you pour on it.
Yeah. Well, I get that
it does need a little bit of super sweet.
Yeah. Well, I personally get that off of that sweet raspberry. That I get that sweetness that I'm looking for on raspberry. That brings it out quite nice with a little bit of ice cream on it. I've also used chefs. We're talking about chef rhubarb. It's quite nice for a rhbarb ice cream.
Imagine that to be gorgeous.
Just don't go too high with it, because obviously it just dominates everything, does rhubarb. Just go low, 1.52. You'll probably be all right, maybe even less, because it does. Rhubarb can overtake all your flavours, because it's that that strong a taste.
I used it every kind of birthday. My mum used to, till I was about 18. My mum used to do us a baked Alaska.
Oh, I love baked Alaska. Oh, man.
And I was thinking the other day, going, baked Alaska? Could I do baked Alaska? It's getting that marshmallow right.
Yeah. We'd have to use like a toasted marshmallow, wouldn't you? Sort of.
Well, it's the fluffy meringue, isn't it, on the top? And the only meringue I've come close to it is the Toblerone meringue.
Toblerone. We just call it Toblerone on here.
Toblerone.
But you have to deal with the lemon then.
Right.
But and the other thing is, I have ice cream all the time, and it's normally just the cheap ice cream. The pound big, 1 litre kind of thing, because I throw it in me drinks. I have yogurt, ice cream, fruits, and milk, and make a shake out of that. But I get Madeira cake.
Oh yeah.
Fry that in butter. Put a lump of ice cream over, and just put loads of golden syrup on top, and let it melt.
Yeah, you can't beat melted ice cream, can you? Like that chocolate pudding and melted ice cream. That's my thing. Yeah, VTH is Pippa just saying that is a nice one there, Bill. And Caterpillar Chow by Mama Pops is a wonderful X Factor flavour, apparently.
What do you mean by X Factor flavour, Pippa?
I'm guessing it works quite well with a few things.
Fair one, yeah.
The one thing I did hear about, which I can't get hold of, is Vape Train's toffee ice cream.
All right, yeah.
That sounds like it could be really, really nice, but it keeps on being, it's sold out everywhere. I can't get hold of that.
Obviously, that's why
Usually
it's nice.
a
Then,
good
isn't it? Can you not get it
indicator.
from chefs?
It's not in chefs, it's sold out in chefs.
Right, right.
But it's just like ice cream. It is a cream, isn't it?
Mhm.
At the end of
Yeah.
the day, that's what we're using it for. It's just trigger those memories.
Yeah, I really don't use it. I don't use ice cream as to say I'm going to make an ice cream. I just usually use it as a cream to put in something else. It's I don't really use it any different than I use the Flavora cream or the sweet cream or whatever else. I've never, other than until I made the chocolate ice cream, I've never actually just used an ice cream in something to get an ice cream.
Well, we've got Daytime Frank and Pippa, and I can ask them a question. If you wanted to do choc ice with ice cream in the middle and have the chocolate separate from the ice cream, how would we do that? That would put them on the spot.
Go over to your local ice cream shop and
Just buy one.
And just buy some.
Yeah.
By X Factor, it's got an undefinable addictive quality. I like that. Fair play.
I'm
I just
guessing
put
that it's
it-
that because chocolate can be right hard to work with, can't it? I find that a lot of chocolates
yeah.
just don't go well. They don't play nice.
I've just had a little mix then.
Sorry, go on.
3% vanilla swirl by FA. It's got 1% in a wear crust. It's got 2 raspberry shisha by Anywhere and 1% sweetener. I can't find me super sweet, so I'm trying out flavor winner. That tastes exactly like not like a Mr. Whippy, like, do you know the nicer Mr. Whippy that they have, like the more expensive ice creams?
Yeah.
And it's like whippy, but it's not foam. It's not white foam, if you get me.
Yeah, yeah.
The way that. Yeah.
Just checking to see if I got this double chocolate. Oh no, that's chocolate fudge brownie. That would be nice with ice cream. Oh, Bill, you tried your ice cream with the lava cake?
I tried it not long after I made it, and it's rotten. So I'm letting it steep now, and so it's basically been steeping for about 5 days. So I'm going to give it another week and a half, and then I'm going to try it again. Let it go 2 weeks and see what it tastes like. But right off, it wasn't right off the shake. I let it steep for a couple of days and tried it, and no.
I'm just checking to see if I got that chocolate that Pippi's mentioned.
There's most stuff that needs to steep, it seems like to me. If I try it before, then it just kind of ruins it for me. But the good thing is if you try it a couple of days after and you get that taste, then letting it sit there for 2 weeks to steep is not near as hard, because you already look at it and say, that stuff tastes like shit, I ain't touching it. So and hopefully your taste buds will have come back around in a couple of weeks and you can actually taste it and it's right.
Oh, about 100 fucking lads on bikes, all balaclavaed up like that, have just went past our house.
100 of them.
By a fucking cycle path.
So
At least they're keeping some social distancing.
Are there any commercial ice creams that people vape? I haven't really gone in and seen a commercial ice cream that I can think of that, does anybody make a commercial?
Loads. There's absolutely loads of ice cream vapes out there. Absolutely loads of them.
I haven't seen one,
Yeah, there's...
Well, if
Not on
anybody
that
finds white chocolate magnums, tell us. I'll just buy the shop up.
think
Because
I'll need
Pippa
to get into
mentioned to
raving it.
thicken it up a white chocolate. You could use love.
Oh, sorry, Mick. I didn't. My finger slipped.
There you go.
Just saying, I've no ice cream vapes. I haven't bought any. But like I say, I bought some. It were something like Big Top or something like that. Come like 120ml. It were that were the one that were last ice cream I've got. I ain't bought any ice cream.
What's the best ice cream, that commercial ice cream that you've vaped, would you say?
Like I say, I haven't done many ice cream ones. I don't know if anybody in chat's had a recent one. You've got one there, haven't you, JP?
JP,
Yeah,
you've got one.
but then I'm like you. I've not really had the ice cream vapes to compare it. So
But what's that like?
it's all right. I wouldn't say it's brilliant, but it's like that.
But
What is it?
But it's Ice Cream King's cherry custard. But I like showed you last night on when we was having a chat, Benny, and he goes how Black McCoyles went, and that was only after a day.
Yeah, it showed us last night. Honestly, it were black.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
Yep, Jez.
VW.
One ice cream that I have tried actually just reminded me there, JP, because you've got a cherry ice cream, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bogan. One of the Bogan brews is cherry donut ice cream. And that's okay. That's not bad at all. I didn't think an awful lot of his liquids when we got them in the shop, but that was nice. It's called the Duck's Nuts. Is that the Duck's Nuts? I think it's the Duck's Nuts, but that's okay. But like the ice cream's they're creamy, but then it's got the donut in it, and it's just a big gooey mess, and it's fucking boss. But that's about it that I've had with the ice creams, really, commercial wise.
But then I've been tempted of getting one from Drip Hats, and in the bottle shots because I do a mint and chocolate chip. But because what we were saying earlier about coolant in ice cream base, juice that has it in, but I don't know what it's going to be like. So I'm like that, tempted to get it to try. But if I remember,
if the price is right, get it in. You never know, it might be fantastic.
But what I remember rightly, it's a 6-week steep. So I'm going to be like you, Graham. I'm very tempted to vape it halfway through.
Terrible for it. I go back and there's like 5 milliliters in the bottom of a 13 milliliter thing. Right there, I was like, now I can taste what it properly should be like.
Just vape it day one. That'll stop you from vaping it for 6 weeks. I'm trying to explain this stuff.
It's like that one, caramel cheesecake. I mean, I mixed that on the 16th of this month, and that's a 6-week as well.
Yeah, you've just got to leave it.
The other thing I've been trying to make over the last couple of weeks is a peach Melba.
All right, yeah.
Which is, peach, raspberry, kind of raspberry sauce with just on a vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
Can't get the balance right with the peach. I think I might be using the wrong peach. But I've been using the shisha raspberry for the sauce, which seems about right. I've tried the jam, raspberry jam mixed up with it, but I just converted it back to the shisha raspberry. But I'll just find it. I think it's in the bottom of my drawers.
Cheers, Adam.
Yeah, Pippa, they do that. They throw a lot of sweetener in anything, but I think I thought about possibly trying to do that with that orange creamsicle, but I think you could put 8 gallons of sweetener in and it still wouldn't be good.
This isn't bad on its own. That's the Subarome Peach Melba.
All right, yeah.
That's what made me think I want to do Peach Melba, because I do like the Subarome one. But 2 bottles of it. Sale. But that made me think, I'd like, I could actually use that as a base and just push the rest up, but I wanted to make it from scratch. I just got to get the right peach and I think probably put a little bit of apricot in the peach just to kind of brighten it up because it just seems to sink and
Do you
vanish.
get that throat scratch with peach?
Some of them I do, some of them I don't.
Right.
Peach there.
Which ones do I get? I think is it the Capello one I get, the throat scratch.
I don't. I've got peach, double peach in that. Hello, little bro yo-yo. I've got Capella's peach with stevia and Flavora peach in that one, and I don't get a throat hit out of it.
I remember having a little problem with the throat hit, so I bought nectarine instead.
All right, yeah.
And use that. That's an idea. I haven't even thought of that.
Shaved peach.
Bill Pip says 5% vanilla swirl in your orange creamsicle might save it.
Might, but I feel like I'd just be wasting 5% of vanilla swirl.
You just want to put it in the bin, though.
Yeah, probably so. But it's like it's one of those things that you've got and you can't throw away. And I'm thinking, maybe my grandkids when they're in their 50s or something can settle it on eBay or something. Who knows?
When they find your flavour book and you've crossed it out and gone, shit, don't bother.
The sad thing is after smelling it and doing everything else, the idiot thing that I did was I mixed 100 ml. So I've got this huge bottle. I've got, it doesn't even look good. Look at this. That's what it looks like now.
God.
That was the orange creamsicle mixed on March 17th at 11:30 a.m. And it has turned to that.
That's yeah.
That's a little bit like that.
So that's if it's
not great.
That's strawberry cheesecake.
Oh man,
but that's gone. That's well gone.
The other thing which I mixed with vanilla bean ice cream, which I surprisingly liked, I put Soho in it.
All right, yeah.
Just vanilla bean ice cream, some Soho, and a little bit of marshmallow. Or was it marshmallow? It was a dry one. I think I used some meringue. I can quickly check. And that turned out rather nice. I quite enjoyed that. For the Soho, I used about 2%. Did you find it?
Vanilla ice cream.
Vanilla ice cream.
There
There we go.
Thought I had it.
Have a little mix, lad.
I'm gonna mix some up now. Full bottle. I thought I'd lost it. I ain't even used it. I've been looking for it all over the place. I'll do some more up.
This is a flavour that you see in ice creams all the time. I've never really tried the. Oh Christ! I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna hold it up so I don't have to pronounce it.
Yeah, but you got to get
it
to
on
focus.
Holiday all the time. Is it Del de? There you go.
Oh,
Deluce. Deluce.
That thing that you on
Deuce.
holiday.
French caramel.
Yeah.
Is it French caramel?
French caramel. That's
You always see that. You always see tubs of it. Ice cream parlors in France.
Yeah.
Spain.
Well, Haagen-Dazs makes a flavor of that also. As you were talking about the Haagen-Dazs ice cream, they have that in their line. Yeah.
Let me just check something.
I used to run a cup former that formed the cups for Haagen-Dazs ice cream. We used to make the cups. It's one of the last things I did before I got out of doing anything. I had went to work for a company and we got the cup formers in and everything, and we actually made those. They just do it all by heat.
Yeah, Graham, I'll have that one.
Yeah, well, that's one reason I put it up, just to give us an idea of what we can make. Mint chopped chip.
This one's right behind you, strawberry.
That one looks lovely.
Is that green one over there? Is that a watermelon ice cream, or is that?
No, it's got
No?
nothing to
Oh,
do with
yeah.
watermelon. There's nothing to do with
Watermelon
watermelon.
ice cream,
It's
yeah.
anymore.
Dulce Dolice. That's the
Oh,
one.
Easter leche.
Lychee or Liche? Leche is the coffee. That's Batman's coffee.
Right.
Need to try some of Batman juices. They all sound fucking amazing.
Oh, it's his coffee's to me the best one. The coffee's good. The best one is the pineapple rum upside down cake. It's got rum in it. So, but they're sweet. You know, they are. But the thing is, they're sweet intentionally because they were made because he's from Puerto Rico and they mix stuff and make stuff real sweet there, and so they were not done. The sweetness was not done in those to hide the flavor. It was done in those because that's how they eat, mix and make stuff. You know.
Yeah.
But they're made to be vaped at a real high wattage. You know. They need some heat. I don't know if you watch Batman much. He hits at 160 or whatever. So, but his flavors I found, like I put them in at, if I did a sub-ohm tank, if I did them around 80 watts, they were good. If I kicked it up to 120 watts, they were excellent. Or you just throw them on a mech and hit them and then they're fine also. But,
yeah, I'm fine with my high wattages. Like I run this. I don't know if you can see that. Is that going to focus? No.
Nope.
But I run this at 150 watts on a 0.15 ohm bill. That's fire for me.
And like I said, that's what his are made of. And I think that's where some of the stuff that you get, you don't really realize that when you're trying to vape something, when you're mixing it and you're trying to vape it, that you're trying it out and you're hitting it at 60 watts or something like that. And you're like, this is just not working. Sometimes what you need to do is kick that up to 100 watts and say, does it still taste the same? Does that bring it out? Does that do some stuff just tastes better at a higher wattage? Even when you're DIYing it, you may not like it at a lower wattage, but it might kick in when you get it to a higher wattage.
Yeah. No, I agree with that fully.
Yeah.
So, Bill, being from America, what makes a good Knickerbocker Glory?
I have no clue as to the only Knickerbocker I knew was the New York Knickerbockers playing basketball, but then they became.
Oh, I thought Knickerbocker Glory was American name.
No, I think it's British. Is that, mate? You only get it at Seaside.
I have Snickerdoodle. Is that close?
Sure.
I don't know what Snickerdoodle is.
You don't know what Snickerdoodle is?
No, we don't have them. Yeah. We have Snickers.
Snickerdoodle was like a cinnamony kind of cookie. Well, yeah, cookie, which you all call something else. We call cookies. Yeah.
No, we call cookies cookies and biscuits biscuits.
Biscuits. Okay. It's like a cinnamony kind of. It's kind of a strange. If you haven't tasted one, it's real hard to. I've got it. I've got some Snickerdoodle here. As a matter of fact, I've got a big old. Well, no, I've got a small old. Yeah, I've got Snickerdoodle right there. The Liquid Barn Snickerdoodle.
I know. It was Vape Wild. Vape Wild do a Snickerdoodle flavor. That's really nice. It kills you cutting like. Matters, but it's really nice.
That's the
it'll give you a throat. It'll give you a throat hit to a degree because of the cinnamon. I think it's got some. It like I said, it will give a throat hit.
Does an Eton mess have ice cream in it, or is that just cream?
What was that, mate?
An Eton mess. Does that have ice cream in it?
I make a mess pretty much every time I eat. I don't know.
Bring that. I just bought some Dark Star.
Nice.
Eat a mess.
I was nearly ordered that before.
Did you?
Yeah, because I'm trying to get Soho from somewhere, and it's only Dark Star which has got it in at the moment. So I was trying to make up an order.
That's what I did. That's exactly what I did to make up an order.
Yeah.
What is Soho?
Soho's it's like a tobacco.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, to be honest. It's one of those flavors which I just can't work out. Because I've seen people go, "Oh, it's a great coffee flavor," and I'm like, "That's not coffee." I don't know what it is. It's one of those. I just no idea. The burnt top of a meringue. Sometimes I get.
Okay.
But it's lovely. I really like it, and I don't know why. So I'll just keep on ordering it.
Hey, if you find something you like.
Well, the thing is, like, because I like Soho and I like the Caterpillar Chow as well, so I've stuck them together. But I've just run out of Soho by doing that. And I put the Caterpillar Chow with Soho and vanilla roulon custard. Those three together. Right. See what will happen.
So what do you do when you're mixing something and you thought you had enough to do like 4% of something, and then when you get ready to mix, you only have 2%. You start looking and you don't have any more, and you've got to add something else in to get your other 2%.
Usually swear. Quite a lot.
I like it when you mix something and you're aiming for something, you get something completely different.
Yeah.
I was making a joke on our group the other day.
I call that a Monty Python. Yeah. Call that a Monty Python, because Monty Python would always say, "And now for something completely different."
Well, I think it's like that vanilla swirl. It's now sort of the Mr. Whippy.
Yeah.
It's supposed to have the kind of the sprinkles on with the raspberry syrup. But it probably now just tastes like vanilla ice cream with raspberry gumballs. I'm going to stick to that. If it turns out like that, that's what I'm just going to change the name.
Yeah, that'll work.
Do you know when you're looking for them, you can't think of what you're looking for? I've been through all these flavourings about 4 times now.
Stuart says Soho is in stock at Rainbow Vapes, Graham.
Is it? That'll save me a hell of a lot of money.
Oh.
What's that?
Just you then. Oh, that'll save you loads of money. I'll go.
Well, the thing is, I was like that on Dark Star, going, right, it's £4 for that. That's really good. If you're going for flavour art stuff, Dark Star is really good for that. The amount you get for the money. But I need to, any site I go to, I need to spend enough to get free postage and packaging, and I don't care if I spend 20 quid to get free postage and packaging. I'm going to spend 20 quid to get free postage.
Oh no, that's
I don't need.
Just because you get it for free.
That's when it comes up to where you spend something and it's like it's free at 50, and what you're buying costs $49.99. So you buy something that costs $10 to get $3 off on your shipping. Yeah.
Like they always do it on. I don't know if you've got Just Eat over in America, but they always do it on Just Eat on the cafe that I get my brekkie from in the shop. Order a brekkie and a coffee, and like it comes to like, I don't know, £5.98 or something, but they need £6 to do delivery. It's like, well, I've got to get a bagel as well now, haven't I? That's just why I'm a fatty.
That was like the Vert, when I ordered it, they had $50 was free shipping, and this was $49.99. And so they pretty much said, if you order this, you're going to order something else because you're going to do it just to get the free shipping. You know, so I ended up getting a bottle of banana concentrate, 2-ounce bottle of banana concentrate, you know, to top it off to get the free shipping on it.
Fucking hell. Bono Benny.
What are you
Yeah,
doing
Bono
there,
Benny,
Benny?
because I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Do you know when I need to organise all my flavourings because I'm just fucking picking them up and picking the same one up.
I went on Amazon and I got they do them. I was showing Graham this earlier. I just got it in today. It's made for fingernail polish,
Right.
but basically what it is it's a clear rack that you can get and you put together with a bunch of little screws and nuts.
All right, yeah.
And you can put all your flavors and shit in it, and they're great,
Yeah, I'll have to get some of it, yeah. Definitely, because I can't do with this, it's too amazing.
They're just the right size for the bottles. The bottles fit in it. Even the the bigger bottles that are fitting in it, they all go in it. That's 30 mil, and they'll still fit in it just fine. And it's actually made for fingernail polish.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're clear, so you can see through them to see what's in the bottle. You don't have to pick each one up because it's down behind something, so you can see in through it and tell what you got. And then I also have some that I put on the wall here that I've got flavors in that are up. But what had happened is I had run out of room in all of those, and I thought, well, I'm running out of room on the wall also, so I better get something I can stick on a shelf.
I need to get some shelves. That's my problem.
Yeah.
So I can put them all in. Because upstairs, I've got a cupboard where I had them all in, but obviously running up and down all the time.
Yeah.
Trying to find them. I've just brought a load down, put them in a box here, and then they can't find out.
It's hard work with us as well, because me and Annette, we live in my mum's with the kids, saving up to buy. And it's just like, from having our own house to just like in a room, it's like everything's everywhere. And it's just like, we don't have no space for nothing like that, you know what I mean? Whereas when we had our own house, I had a room full, do you know what I mean? And it was brilliant. But joys of saving money,
you've got to do, mate.
It'd be worth it when we've got somewhere though, do you know what I mean? Rather than renting. Can't be doing it renting.
What do you mix liquid barn up at?
4.
I've put 4, like, that's what I'm just gonna I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to see what I've got that I can mix with it. You put sweet cream in it, or just leave it as?
No, I tend to put the vanilla swirl. Try the what?
I've got some vanilla swirl.
Have you got any white chocolate?
No, I've got that chocolate glazed donut.
He's still trying to
I'm gonna tell you what I get.
Have you got any cheesecake?
I have got cheesecake. I've got some New York cheesecake.
That's mainly topping, isn't it? That's
yeah, I've got some graham cracker.
Toppings that should fill it out. Try that.
Yeah, I've got Capella's New York cheesecake. I've got vanilla swirl somewhere.
Still looking for that vanilla swirl.
No, I got it out earlier.
Okay. Can I have one?
Oh, yeah, vanilla.
If you need any liquid barn vanilla ice cream, I've got plenty.
I've got some vanilla swirl.
Yeah. Oh, I can't stop yawning tonight. Oh yeah, Chaff, have you seen this? Look at me, Jesus.
Oh yeah, he's got his dreads.
I brushed my hair first in about 2 years. Look at him.
So yeah, he was bald before the lockdown, but that's all grown just since the lockdown. He needs to get a haircut. It's like one of those. Just...
Abby's before.
Oh, it's amazing here right now because they just opened up, like in last week, they opened up the hair salons and stuff. And you drive by one and there is a line out the building and around the corner. Everywhere, everyone you drive by, they've got lines of people standing out waiting to get their haircut.
I can't wait to get back in the shop after all this, man. It's gonna be boss.
When are you due back?
I don't know. Fucking Bojo the Clown said the 15th, Annie.
Yeah.
And to me, that seems about right. That because originally he was saying the first, and something just didn't sit right about the first. But like the 15th, it's another. From when he announced that, it was 3 weeks away, and like by then, if there's going to be a second peak of it, it would have happened by then. Do you know what I mean? Through recontamination from people just being dickheads. But looking at around the 15th, there or thereabouts, but nothing set in stone yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I figure if nothing else, this may weed out some of the idiots, you know?
It's like a playground outside. It knows. All today, all the kids were just playing around like nothing has happened.
Yeah, no, they have. They've been around here. It's just ridiculous.
Was fucking Dick and Dom have said that it's all right now. Why are going to that fucking castle? You know what I mean? Fucked it, mate.
250 miles to go to his castle.
Absolute bell end.
I'm playing in a golf scramble tomorrow. It's got 40 guys in it, but we did it all online. And then you've already got your number, you've got your team drawn together, and you know what hole you start on. So you just go, everybody gets in an individual cart and goes to where they're supposed to go. So we don't really meet up. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
And we're just playing in like a tournament with just 40 guys. They limited it to the first 40. And so there, Baz, I got golf in on this show. Are you happy?
Yeah, people, we can't get it. He's toffee ice cream. That's what you're looking for, isn't it, Graham?
Yeah, I was looking for that.
You go 2% with vanilla swirl or vanilla swirl?
Just a 1.5.
Ice cream.
Put that in.
So single flavored at 5%. So you don't put any cream in it, sweet cream or nothing, just a toffee ice cream and let her go.
Ooh, that sounds nice. That.
Nope. It's on the Soho concentrate is on the list. Oh, yeah, managed to buy it.
What's that?
It'll turn up in 3 weeks.
I don't know, I'm not buying it. It's 22 quid. It's 100 millilitres only.
How many milliliters?
People, see you later. You're much welcome. You can bomb it as much as you want. We're fine with it.
See you,
much love. Much love. I can't do art, so it's Benny Vapes and so much love.
I'm going to teach you how to do that sometime, Benny. Yeah, so it's pretty simple.
So you have to do Benny Vape bands. That's what everybody does because can't do. I've got dyslexic hands.
So yeah, single flavour to get for if you have to ice cream, just go with liquid barn. I think it comes in about £1.70. Just use it 4%, and then stick something with it.
And where's that from? Where can you get that from?
Liquid Barn.
Everywhere.
Yeah, Liquid Barn ice cream. You can get any. Yeah, I got mine actually from Liquid Barn. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You all don't have Liquid Barn actually over there, but yeah, you do. There's a UK Liquid Barn, isn't there?
The Liquid Barn seems to be. It's on Rainbow Vapes. It's on.
I think there's also
and Rainbow Vapes. I think that's the only place you can get it in it.
I thought there was a UK Liquid Barn actually. No. I think Mick was trying to find a mixing kit when he was first starting, and we actually found a UK Liquid Barn, but maybe not. I'm old. Sometimes I think something happened and it didn't really, I just thought of it when I was on the commode or I dreamed it or something.
I'm actually thinking I've got GoldenEye here. That might be nice on the top of an ice cream, which is that mango flavor.
All right, yeah.
GoldenEye. I thought GoldenEye was a James Bond movie.
It is.
Yeah.
Or a computer game. Nintendo 64 computer game.
That was a class game.
Everybody loves that. It made me feel sick. That's the first time I realised I got motion sick from some games. Half me gaming. That's me. Well, not gaming career. What am I talking about? Career.
Career.
Yeah, no, just I was
King John Sing or whatever it's called.
The gaming career.
Wow.
But a King John singing career.
Well, any other things we can stick with ice cream.
So we're not going to hear you
It's
sing
just so
then?
much.
I thought you were going to sing then.
Oh God, no! You don't want me to
I'd be
sing.
singing tonight.
We started out singing. He's got a. Bobo started us out singing, so Graham's gonna take us home singing.
Yeah,
whenever we're
yeah.
ready to go
Take
off.
us out
That's what it
singing.
was. Yep.
You really
If
don't
anyone
want
singing from you when you're on
let's see what
Still
else.
there.
Clean this up.
Can't find the
weird,
code.
what happened?
You what?
Feels
Can't find the
weird not
code.
having any of the off.
You're breaking up real bad for some reason, Bobo. On mine, at least. I don't know.
You get kids off at
My
Xbox.
internet's not really stopping.
Tell them get off at Xbox when Daddy's on
Shouldn't be, they
flipping
shouldn't be.
computer.
You should be in bed now, like, what's going on?
All right, they've no school tomorrow. Are you sending them back?
Oh,
Nothing
that
smart.
might be nice. Honeycomb. Honeycomb with the ice cream. Just gotta mix them up.
No, I'm not there. My kids aren't going back till September. Not a chance.
Fair enough,
Kids
mate.
are just messy. Do you know what I mean? There's
It
no
is.
point going back for 3 years. Neither of them been key years. Me lad's in year 4 and my daughter's in year 7. So it'd be different if they were in like exam years or something, but they're not.
Yeah. Peanut butter in ice cream. I'm not a peanut. I don't like peanut butter myself.
Nah, peanut butter, vaping
Yeah,
peanut
Asian.
butter will make your hair fall out. Look what happened to JP. He vaped peanut butter. And
Exactly.
now-
Yeah. Look. JP's got the full bick. Look at him. Full bick head.
No,
You got a peanut butter back there, don't you?
That's after vaping that.
Is it?
Yeah, I used to think that, then I stopped it at the beginning of lockdown, and now I look like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
So peanut butter and jelly is not a big vape over there, I take it, because you guys don't really do PB&J sandwiches, do you?
No.
That's because it's sick.
Do you know peanut butter's become peanut butter vapes? People are starting to like them, aren't they, though, over here?
Yeah.
I've noticed more and more
I
are popping
remember
up.
when I started working in a vape shop. I had this customer that used to come in with like a big bag of Malaysian liquids, and I used to buy whatever they wanted from behind me and then swap them for it. And like all these peanut butters that they had with all the Malaysian concentrates, oh my god, like they were all beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, ridiculous.
Peanut butter and jelly
What
on
is with
toast.
I like peanut butter on toast and I like jam on toast, but not together.
Oh, they're great together.
You know what though? I do think, Bill, I think our peanut butter and your peanut butter is different. I think your peanut butter is a lot sweeter than what the English peanut butter is. It's quite like savoury.
Yeah, we have it's sweeter, basically, and then the other. I mean, you can get the crunchy or the creamy. You know, the crunchy with the peanuts in it, or you can get the creamy without the. You know, and then like I said, you throw it on some. You make some toast, and then you throw the peanut butter on there, and then you put the jam or jelly. See, we have two differences. Jam's got the seeds, jelly doesn't. You put the jelly on it. Yeah.
I don't get that. It's just seedless jam.
No, it's jelly.
So what do you call jelly then?
We call it jelly. What? I mean, you're calling jelly Jello? Is that jelly on yours?
I'm guessing that's, Jello. Is that the thing that wobbles?
Yeah, and you put in the refrigerator to get it thicken up, and then you take it out and it wiggles. That's Jello, Jello.
That's jelly.
No, Jello.
Is It's Stella White. It's jelly.
More of us than you, Bill. There's more of us than you, lad.
True. Well, not if you take the entire country.
Yeah. And you have seedless jelly, seedless jam, and seeded jam.
Yeah. So we
It's all
have
the same
jam's
jam.
got seeds, jelly doesn't have seeds. Yeah. And Jello just wiggles. Yeah.
So anyway, whoever thought of putting peanut butter and jam together?
Elvis.
Same guy that thought of peanut butter and chocolate. You eat Reese's cups, right? You don't get Reese's
They've
cups.
only
Peanut
came
butter.
here in England in the last couple of years then.
Yeah, they
I
have.
remember when I first started, it made me teeth hurt.
Made your teeth hurt. Yeah, it's a peanut butter and chocolate. They used to have a commercial that was like a guy eating like a chocolate bar, and another guy had a jar of peanut butter, and then they walked around the corner and bumped into each other, and the one guy's like, "You got peanut butter in my chocolate." The other guy's like, "You got chocolate on my peanut butter." And they both take a bite, and it's like, "Oh, good." And then they're like, "Reese's."
Peanut butter and chocolate makes sense, though. Do you know what
it's
I mean?
good. And then
Peanut
if you
butter
take
and-
the peanut butter and chocolate and put some jelly on top of it, oh, well, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh God. I think you
What's
do
up
well
with-
with my dad.
Come on, Phil Sanders, Aiden. Someone had to take it to the gutter. KY jelly.
KY jelly, here we go.
Kentucky's the abbreviation for Kentucky is KY here.
KY, yeah.
So we have the KY jelly, yeah. But I'll tell you what, the thing about this is KY jelly is a little too sweet for my liking. I don't, they put too much sugar in it.
Oh, hell.
It doesn't have seeds. You know.
Oh, over drip
The seeds would really make it painful.
Okay. Oh,
Right.
don't just stay over
We've got about 10 minutes left. What are we doing next week, lads?
Fucking clean up my mod because I've just over dripped.
Apart from that.
I don't know what
We
chat
gotta-
want to do. Someone said they'd love to do drinks, so maybe don't know. We've done slushy though. We talked about Bill's slushy, didn't we? So I don't know.
Yeah, we talked about slushies, but
We
as
do.
far as like drinks go, I mean, you're looking
Lemonade
at
or something like that. I don't know.
colas, lemonades.
I've got a drawer of drinks.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Right.
lemonade or powdery kind of thing or something like that.
Yeah.
Especially if
See, I've got
it's
like a
calories on-
grape soda. You know,
Yeah, so do you want to try soda one then?
Yeah.
Do a soda next week.
Yeah.
I've got blackcurrant. I've just ordered a load of blackcurrant because I knew someone was going to say blackcurrant. I've ordered a load.
Yeah, I've got a couple of black puddings and I've got a couple of lemonades as well, and I've got a couple of sodas.
I don't even know what black currant is, so you know. It's,
So shall we do soda next week then? Lemonade
Yeah.
soda. Lemonade.
Can we have Coke as well?
Do we do what?
Coke.
yeah.
You can put
Coke
Coke
soda,
on it.
you
You
can
can put that.
imagine.
Yeah, Coke in it if you want.
So if we're gonna do Coke, are we gonna do heroin too, or just keep it
Yeah.
down to Coke?
I was ready for that.
I just want 2 lines, please.
And then we can all find out how not to get fizz.
Oh, yeah, because if you get a head on the Coke, that's all that's just wasted flavor. You know.
MF, babe.
MF,
Yes,
welcome.
brother.
We're just about to go. You've just come.
Mm-hmm.
I know, man. Got about 10 minutes left. You can join in for 10 minutes.
Yep. Fanta.
Lilt. The one. Lilt. Totally topical taste.
No idea what lilt is.
It's like a pineapple.
Oh,
Great.
yeah. Say no more. Yeah. I'm not a big pineapple fan, although I do like the pineapple rum upside down cake. But
Yeah, it's
pineapple was not.
Pineapple. Is it pineapple grapefruit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pineapple and grapefruit. Lilt.
I reckon, though, if I put a soda on my lime fruit, that'll be very similar to the lilt. My lime fruits are lemon, lime, and grapefruit.
Right. So yeah, it won't be far. Put pineapple in it.
A soda or a lemonade over the top of that, that'll be something very similar to lilt, I reckon. Throw a bit of pineapple in there for some good measure.
I've got 7 colas.
Why would you ever have 7 colas?
Because it was one of the first things I ever decided to go for was cola. I thought cola vape, that would be absolutely lovely. No,
You know, I've got to show you this before we go. I've just made sure we're going to play around with. I did liquid balm at 4, vanilla swirl at 2, and I put some Fuji apple in at 3. I don't like the ice cream. I prefer the Capella and the sweet cream, or the TFA Vic Bean. I don't think there's as much vanilla. I like a vanilla sort, so maybe put some custard in it.
Put some more vanilla in it? Or...
Yeah, maybe so. I like a more vanilla sort of.
know what?
There's plenty of vanillas out there.
Actually, 1-on-1 vanilla frosting might go nice on that.
Yeah, maybe so. I like a bit more vanilla on my ice cream.
I've been messing around with French vanilla cream, which I'm quite impressed with. I put that in my custard the other day to see if I get a bit more vanilla-y.
But that's not bad to go with. Fuji's not bad to go with ice cream because it's quite a sweet apple.
Who's got one of them? It's a Pachamama that I've got a Fuji ice cream. Might not be Pachamama, might be someone else, but that was nice if I remember.
Well, Bill's got the Flavora apple filling with ice cream.
Right.
Could do that. Oh,
you're muted.
Self.
Bill, can't hear you.
His batteries are dead.
I got muted somehow. You know? Yeah, I got the fresh cream. The weird thing about this is it comes out, it's this color here, but when you put it in, it doesn't actually change the PGVG to this color. I don't know why, but this is actually, pretty good. But as far as the apple goes, I've just got the apples mixed together. I'm going to try the cream and the apple. Yeah, once I finally but this has got to steep for a while before I try it and find out whether or not I actually like those flavors, and then I'll start playing around with them a little more.
Ian, you all right? Yeah, I don't think that's bad to go with an ice cream. That Fuji, whatever that Fuji, to go with with the ice cream, gives it quite a nice sweet sort of appley taste. Tastes more like a sauce than an apple, if you know what I mean.
Have you ever put liquid gold in food with Fuji?
Liquid gold, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you think it's the same thing as me there, Bobo?
That's liquid gold. Is that stuff?
Yeah, that's liquid gold. Yeah.
Makes you go from like that to like that.
Yeah. As soon as he said it, I was like, your face went like that. I'm like, liquid gold.
It's a tobacco.
That's a sign of a good childhood.
Have I tried putting liquid gold in it? Yeah. I'll have to try that.
You call it
in front of your eyes.
Poppers, Bill, poppers.
I don't know. I was going to say, do you call it like golden shower ice cream or something, or what?
No, it's poppers. It's what in a bottle in a jar to get yourself a little bit of an head buzz.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the little deals that because some of them will have like a trash bag full of them and be sitting there.
It smells like paint stripper.
Kills you off, man.
So yeah, I'll have a play around with that. But I like to say, try some Fuji apple on top of your ice cream and see what you think.
Oh.
What is it?
Liquid gold.
Oh, right.
What's it smell like?
Yeah, we won't think of that.
It's a tobacco, but if you put, I think about 0.3% in Fuji apple, it cooks it.
Right.
Oh, I thought you were talking about putting it in ice cream. I was going to say tobacco and ice cream just doesn't sound.
I completely forgot about liquid gold. Hello, Mr. Bouncer. We've got £3.
Yeah, it's not bad that actually. Not bad. Like I say, I do prefer me Vic Bean and sweet cream combo myself, 4 and 2.
Mm.
But
I don't think you can go wrong with any of the mainline ice creams. The TPA, the Capella, Liquid Barn, and even the Flavor West. I think the Flavor West, if you leave it long enough, it can be quite nice.
yeah, I didn't get on with Flavor West. That's why it's hardly been used. I just didn't get on with it. Vic Bean.
But if you just want plain chocolate, Devon Cream, Vape Trains, Devon Cream.
So yeah, so to come to a conclusion, we've got pick yourself up some Liquid Barn ice cream, vanilla ice cream, some vanilla swirl from which you going TFA or
TFA, yeah.
TFA,
Yeah.
vanilla swirl, something, some sweet cream. Like I say, I've got TFA sweet cream,
I've got flavor.
but Liquid Barn.
Well, if you got Rainbow Vapes, TFA is £1, so you may as well pick up vanilla bean ice cream.
Yeah, get Vic Bean ice cream for Capella and
That's some marshmallow.
TFA, bit of marshmallow, and then get yourself some toppings.
Shisha strawberry and shisha raspberry as well, because it is just a syrup.
Yeah, there you go, juicy strawberry,
Toppings.
shisha raspberry.
A simple topping would be shisha raspberry or shisha strawberry, and add about a 0.25 super sweet just to bring it up and get you that kind of that lovely kind of juicy taste to it.
Yeah. So that's what we're recommending. It's a couple. If you look down chat, if you do come back to watch it, if you're watching this on replay, if you watch the chat, Pippa and Daytime Frank have put some little tips in there for making your ice cream with toppings on, with sprinkles and with some butterscotch on and things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, have a look through chat. There is some recommendations there. Don't forget to check out Daytime Frank and DIY Down Under. They both do shows on DIYing. Very knowledgeable people. You can also find Frank on Fresh 03 usually on his channel.
Yeah.
Watch it on replay
Frank's
because sometimes it's a little bit early.
And Frank and Pippa in the chat, like they're a wealth of knowledge between them.
Yeah. So yeah, do you want to? We're calling it a day. Then it's past.
Yep. So, Graham, you're gonna sing us out.
Just one cornetto. No, I'm not singing you out. Absolutely tone deaf. Thanks everybody in the chat for coming along. I just love ice creams. They're so easy to do because once you've got your base and you've got a base that you not like, you can just throw stuff on it, anything you want. And I can't recommend if you're going to buy anything, get the Mum and Pop's Caterpillar Chow. It's £2. Vape it alone, stick it on everything. It's my new favorite. It's my new favorite. And I'll pass you on to Kentucky Bill.
Thanks. Basically, ice cream. You scream, we all scream for ice cream. It's summertime, getting ready to come up to it. So I know the thing is not putting a coolant in or putting a coolant in. I don't think the coolant would really work. You'd think in the summertime with a cool, vape. So, the ice cream, though, I don't know if I'd necessarily go that way. Thanks a lot, everybody. We appreciate you all coming in every week and supporting the show. And like I said, kind of keep an eye on chat because there's some people coming here who have a wealth of knowledge, and appreciate it. And see y'all next week. And I'll throw it to Bobo.
Thank you very
Bobo's
much for
closing
joining us.
show. Your closing show.
Well, then I'll throw it to Benny.
JP.
JP.
I want to thank you guys for having me on. I've been enjoying the show. It's been kind of very knowledgeable show type thing. Nice to see a good flow of chat. Quite a lot of knowledge coming through this way as well. And I'll pass it over to Benny.
Right, so thank you very much, everybody, for joining us in chat. Thank you very much for everybody in chat that's, like I say, there's a wealth of knowledge in that chat, and there's people coming in that are very good, knowledgeable mixers, that are starting, there's different people coming in that are starting to watch us show, and they are putting things and interacting with you. So look in the chat as well. Always look in the chat if you're looking on replay, because you will get a wealth of knowledge in there as well. Like I said, check out Daytime Frank, check out Pippa DIY Down Under. You can go subscribe to their channels. There's Wealth of Knowledge. There's Fresh or Free. There's Rim Vape. There's loads of them out there. There's DIY or Die. Just have a look around. We're doing this for our UK centric. That's why, other than Bill, which is our American compadre.
I'm halfway.
He's halfway, yeah. He's half and half now. He's virtually English now.
Halfway to being English.
Exactly. So, yeah, thank you very much to my co-host. Couldn't do this without you, boys. Thank you. And JP, thank you for coming on.
Thanks.
And I'll pass you on to Bobo to see us out.
Nice one. See you later. No, seriously, thank you all for coming. Like, the show's growing more and more each week, and I am dead proud to be a part of it. So thanks for having us, Benny.
No problems, mate.
Have we got like 30 people in chat now? 26 in chat now, which is fucking decent for 10:30 on a Wednesday night, you know what I mean? But yeah, as I say, it's the whole show's been brilliant from like when I very first seen you doing it with Ian, I think was on it, Above the Clouds, and it's just like, you know what? Fucking brilliant idea. I'm really enjoying doing it. And I hope everyone's learning a little bit, because I'm definitely learning a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. We'll see you all this time next week. Well, an hour and a half ago next week. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything from me. Thank you all.
Thank you, and we'll catch you all next week, 9 o'clock. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah, in a bit.